It's tarot tag time! So, we have a new person around the tarot sphere. So, I would like to welcome YWAI, otherwise known as Aquaricorn, on the Cusp Tarot. And he has created a tag of tags. So it's 7 VRs, 7 days, 7 VRs. So I'm already behind the 8 ball. So you may get a couple at a time out of me because I think we're up to day 4 or 5 already. But many of the tags that he pulled were tags from earlier this year that I was unable to participate in because my life fell apart. So here we go. Number 1, hashtag my first tarot, from my friend Simon over at the Hermit's Cave. So my first tarot was Tarot of the Cat People. Now this is not the original deck. Unfortunately, I had a male cat who decided that marking my cards for me was the thing to do. So unfortunately, I don't have my originals anymore, but I did get another deck to replace it because I just absolutely love this deck. So, I mean, look at these. You got to see these cards. They're me. They're opulent and they're Leo-like, and I love the cats in this deck. So yeah. And then what happened was I went into a local witch shop and I had my cards read. And I was so fascinated with it, I thought, oh, that's pretty awesome. And they had tarot decks out there. And so I went and I saw the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I was like, that bright yellow and red, I was like, So I started looking at other ones, and I found this one. And I was absolutely fascinated with it, not only because of the cats. This is one of the very few cat decks I like, actually. But it was just so rich in color. And then in the guidebook, the people of the suits were like 4 different villages with 4 different types of landscaping. You know, some were in the mountains, some were in the beachy areas, some were underwater, I think. But it was just absolutely fascinating. I love this deck so much. And this is the deck I gave my very first tarot card readings with. And that was back in 1984. Yeah, 1984 was the first time I picked up a tarot deck. And it was awesome. So there you have it. They weren't gifted to me, of course. I bought them. I didn't know about that myth until years later. But by then, I'd already had the cards, and so, yeah. Anyway, that is my first tarot deck. All right. See you next time.